Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is my weekly Will I Buy It video where I talk about new makeup releases. So in these videos, I just talk about new releases that are coming out or just have come out. I'm talking about holiday things, I'm talking about holiday sets, I'm talking about regular releases. So if you're interested in that video, subscribe down below to see them every week. And why don't we get into it? So starting off, I was scrolling through Sephora's website, you know, as you do late at night, and I found a couple of holiday sets that I wanted to talk about. Now, I mentioned previously in a Will I Buy It video that I'm waiting for the perfect Tatcha skincare set to come out for the holidays. And the last one I mentioned wasn't exactly what I was looking for. Now they have released their skincare for makeup lovers Obento box. So this is going to be a 4-piece set for $64. It is limited edition. I can never say that. I always trip over it. I know. It is a mini of the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, a mini of the water cream, which is kind of the main thing I've been wanting to try from Tatcha. And then they also have the Silk Canvas Primer and a Violet Sea Radiance Mask. Now, I have tried the Silk Canvas Primer. I don't personally like it for me. The Dewy Skin Mist I've heard a lot about and a lot of great things, so I wouldn't be opposed to trying it. Like I said, the water cream is pretty much the #1 item I want to try from Tatcha, and then also the Violet Sea Radiance Mask is not something I've looked into at all, but it doesn't seem like a totally bad idea. $64 is a lot. You are getting a high-end brand and 4 minis of their most used skincare. So I don't know, I'm kind of going back on what I said about a skincare set from Tatcha, because I don't know, I just feel like $64 is a lot. They're not big whatsoever. The mask I could probably get like 4 or 5 uses out of. The Silk Canvas I don't like. The Dewy Skin Mist is fine, but I don't particularly need another mist. I don't know, but the water cream is what I really want to try. I just don't think it's worth it to me, which is weird because I've been saying I want to try Tatcha, but I'm not feeling like I want this. I'm confusing myself pretty much, so I'll have to think about it and, you know, debate whether I want it or not, but at the moment I'm not really thrilled. Next, I was looking at a skincare set from OleHenriksen, which is becoming one of my favorite skincare lines. Pretty much everything I've tried from them, except for one thing I have really liked. And this set is the Sauna Glow Set. It is $39 in limited edition. This set contains 2 things: the Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub, which I've not tried, but I have heard good things about, and then also the Cold Plunge Pore Mask. I've gotten a mini of the Cold Plunge Pore Mask as like a 100-point perk. It's like a teal color, which, you know, is not real important, but it's appealing to me, and I've used it quite a bit because it's almost gone, and I really like it. I feel like after I use it, my skin is very smooth. It feels nice and like tight but not dry, and also I like the cooling effect that it has on my skin, especially when it was hot out. I would put that on while I showered, got out, and my face wasn't overly hot, which is great. I don't know how great feeling that would be going into the colder months. I really liked that. And then, like I said, the sauna scrub I really wanted to try. So I'm very interested in this. I've actually put it in my Sephora cart. I might end up picking it up during the Sephora VIB sale, which is coming up. That one I'm really interested in. Plus, OleHenriksen has good skincare, but it's not super high priced. It's not like high priced like Tatcha is, but I find their products work really well. Yeah, I'm very interested in picking up this set from OleHenriksen. Okay, so Milk Makeup has now released an eyeliner, and I don't use eyeliner a ton just because I've had a lot of dry eye issues, so I've been trying to lay off eyeliner and not wearing mascara as much to give my eyes a break pretty much. But I saw Tara Baby, I think that's how you say it. She was either sent the whole line or she picked up a few, and she was swatching it on her hand. So I went to Sephora and added it to my lips list. It is the Milk Makeup Long Wear Gel Eyeliner. And she says she has very watery eyes, which I can have sometimes, and it lasts really well for her. Also, the pigment when she swatched it was amazing. So yeah, I'm real interested in trying out this eyeliner. It is $22, so it is pretty pricey for an eyeliner, and of course I do have eyeliners, but I don't know, this one's really pulling me in. I really want to try it, and I feel like they've been releasing a few more products recently, so I think I might give this one a chance, and I would pick up Boss, which is the black colors. Okay, now I'm hopping over to Instagram. Next, I want to talk about a skincare line that is now coming out with lipsticks. Origins is coming out with the Blooming Bold lipsticks. There's 12 shades, and they will be $20. I feel like a lot of skincare lines are doing that now. They're coming out with makeup and not only skincare. I think Origins is an okay skincare brand. I'm not completely in love with them, but I have used some stuff from them that I do like. It says this formula has essential oils in it and flower honeys. So I'm assuming it's gonna be a very hydrating formula, which I think is cool. I think a lot of people are having dry lips issues, especially me. And now that we're going into fall and winter, we're gonna be having more of those issues. Am I right? So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll necessarily pick one up, but I'm very interested to see what other people are saying about them. Hourglass for holiday 2018 is coming out with like a three-pack set of their lipsticks, and they're those very thin ones, and they're called Confession Ultra Slim Lipsticks, and they're going to be 3 of their best-selling shades in I Woke Up, If Only, and I Can't Live Without. I think the shades look very beautiful on both light and dark skin tones. I like that. I know that this type of formula from Hourglass is very expensive, but Hourglass is an expensive brand in general. This set will be available October 3rd. I don't know how much this set is going to be, but I'm kind of interested in it. I'm kind of interested to see how much it will cost, because I wanted to try one of their lipsticks, but never wanted to try one of their lipsticks bad enough that I would pay full price for one of them, unfortunately. They're just really expensive, and I don't wear bullet lipsticks a lot, although these are very skinny, so I think they'd be very handy in lining your lips first and then filling them in, which would make my life a lot easier, and I'm not the best at applying lip products, so that's kind of why I wanted to try one of them. If this set is not too expensive, I might pick one up. Suvabeauty, which I think is a very indie brand, I would say, is coming out with a new eyeshadow palette called the Saffron Eyeshadow Palette, and it's going to be $35. I have not tried anything from this brand, but I've seen them on Instagram quite a bit, and this palette looks really beautiful, like in the swatches. I think it's a very good release to be making around this time of year, because like these cranberry colors and like the plummy colors are very in for fall. I think this palette looks really cool. The metallics look amazing. The mattes look really good as well. I don't know, for me, I think it's really interesting and it looks like really good quality to me, but I don't know if I exactly want to pick this up at this moment just because of what I have in my collection currently. I'll be interested to see if anybody does reviews on it though, because it does look very pretty and I kind of want it, but I know me and I know well enough that I'm not going to pick it up, but it looks really good. Smashbox is coming out with another Cover Shot eyeshadow palette, and this one is called Ultraviolet, and I think, yep, it's going to be $29 just like all the other ones. This one has a lot of beautiful purple colors. It also has like that purpley periwinkle color that I think is really pretty. Like, if I could have that in a single, yes please, give it to me. Give it to me, I want it, okay? But the whole palette, I don't think it's that new. You also have the Huda Beauty Obsessions Gemstone Amethyst palette that just came out, which is kind of, I feel like, in competition with this one, if I were to think about it that way. Also, I have not heard the best things about Smashbox and their Cover Shot palettes, so that makes me kind of weary to try one. So really, the only thing pulling me to this palette is the periwinkle color. And other than that, the rest of the colors just don't interest me. I think $29 is a great price for an eyeshadow palette, and I think there's not too many but enough colors in these palettes. I just haven't heard the greatest things, not feeling the biggest pull for this one, but it's another pretty purple palette that's coming out. Next up, Makeupforever is coming out with a new eyeshadow palette. It is the Life is a Stage palette, and all we know so far is that it's coming soon. It looks very, very large, so I can only imagine that it's gonna be real expensive. It's gonna be real expensive. This has a lot of neutrals, lots, like a whole row of them, and they all look very close to one another in color. Now that I'm like looking at it, and like, this is what you have to do. You have to look at it, look at all the colors, and you just have to stare at it, okay? Because if you look real quick, you're gonna want it. I'm telling you. It gives me Born to Run Urban Decay eyeshadow palette vibes. Like, I don't have that palette, but it looks very similar. I do like that very intense red shade. I think that looks real good. And the gold kind of looks meh. The teal color looks real good. The emerald color looks real good. And also, I've been wanting to pick up some singles from Makeupforever. They're just really expensive. Like, I could buy a trio. You get the metal pan to put these single shadows into. And I think it was like $39. And I'm not the best with picking out like single shades to go together. So I just never did because I was not comfortable spending that much money and not being confident in what I chose, you know? So having a palette pre-made for me is a big plus. And at first I was really excited about this, but now I see like half of it is brown shades, which I have more times than anything else, you know? I think it's kind of a staple if you want to go to just one palette, you know? I'll be interested to see how much this one costs. How much you gonna charge for this, huh? How much? Because I'm thinking it's gonna be expensive. Real quick, I wanted to mention Sephora is now putting out like little sets for the holidays, and they're calling them their mystery sets. Each set will be $16. One is a mystery lip kit, one is a mystery eyeliner kit, and the third is a mystery cheek kit. I guess they're not like super mysterious because like I'm seeing what's going to be in them. The lip kit has Bite Beauty and Kat Von D, and the eyeliner is a Stila one and a Kat Von D, and the cheek one is a NARS and a Bobbi Brown. So like now I'm confused. Like, how is this a mystery? It just sounds like a Sephora set to me. These aren't really pulling me, except for the fact that it's like a cool idea that you get like a mystery set. But like, this post is telling me what the mystery is. So like, are they all that? Or is that just one of the options? Like, I'm confused. I'm confused. It's a good price. Where is the mystery? Where is the mystery? Moving right along, Huda Beauty is releasing concealers now. Yes, she is. They are calling it the Overachiever concealer. It says it's 31% pure pigment, buildable to full coverage concealer. So that's really interesting if you have, you know, dark circles, or you want a concealer that can go from natural to, you know, all glam. That's pretty interesting. They're going to be $30 each. It's going to be available October 8th. It has a cooling applicator as well, so like the tip is metal, so that would also help in depuffing, I would assume. I'm kind of interested in this concealer. I know a lot of her products, like her foundation and also her powder, are heavily scented, like perfumey scented, not like a sweet vanilla scent. And I have migraines, so we'll see when the reviews come out if this has a scent as well. I don't feel like it should, you know, but you never know. I'm interested to see what people are saying about this. I'm kind of interested in this. I like trying concealers. I don't know why, because I like to cover up the imperfections, something. I'm very eager to see what other people are saying for definite, but I might pick that one up if the reviews are good. Right at the moment, I don't need it, but I'm gonna keep my eyes out. Next, Sephora is coming out with a set from Laneige. It says it's available now. It has a full-size lip sleeping mask, which I freaking love. It is so good. If you have dry lips, you need it, okay? It's better than the Bite Beauty Agave, you know, mask. It's so much better. So much better. And mine is almost gone, and I have not picked a new one up yet. So this one comes with a full size, like I said, and then 3 minis of the different flavors. So this set is $28, which is amazing because that pretty much, you know, that's pretty much one lip sleeping mask. but you're also getting 3 minis of the other scents or flavors. Oh, I'm getting it, getting it, getting it, getting it. I am gonna get the full use out of it. I just know it. So excited that I waited. I'm gonna pick it up. Next, NARS is releasing a couple new palettes. One of them is the new Hot Tryst Cheek palette. So I guess it has 3 highlighters and 3 blushes, and they all look very, very glowy. Yes, they do indeed. I have a NARS cheek palette that I kept through my last blush declutter, and I have to say I really haven't reached for it a ton. I don't know what it is. Like, looking at this, I am so excited, but I'm saying to myself, am I gonna reach for this? I don't know. 2 of the blushes I am here for, and I love a good glowy blush. I'm here for that. But I haven't been overly impressed with NARS's powder formula, and I don't know what that is. Like, I like the Orgasm blush and I like the Laguna bronzer, but like their palettes and things, I just haven't been in love with. So I don't know what that says about me, but that's the gist of it. They're also coming out with the Orgasm Infatuation Cheek Palette for $42, which has a bronzer, blush, and highlight. It says Laguna Bronzing Powder, Orgasm Blush, and Orgasm Highlighting Blush Powder. Is it a blush or is it a highlighter? I'm confused. So I'm assuming that is like a new formulated thing. I've never heard of that before. I do have a tiny duo. I don't know. It might be in my best interest to declutter that one since I have had it for a while and get like these like fuller sized pans. And the highlighter looks very interesting. I don't know if that's an actual thing that exists already. Like I said, haven't been too impressed with NARS cheek palettes, but I don't know, I'm kind of looking for that trio maybe. Huda Beauty is all over my Will I Buy It's recently. I was talking about the Mini Obsessions palettes. I just mentioned the new concealer, and now she's having a new palette release called Huda Beauty New Nude. Say that 5 times fast. And it's gonna be $65. And that's pretty consistent with her larger palettes. It says Essential Cool and Warm Nude Palette, available November 1st. So when this was first sneak peeked, I was super excited to see what the color story was gonna be. Color story, why do we use that term? The colors in this palette has some very, looks like almost chunky metallic shades, and I know that hasn't always been the best formula in her older palettes. So that has me concerned right off the bat. It has a nice like array of like mauve tones and also like soft warm tones. It looks super beautiful. I want to want it, if that makes sense. Like I want to want this palette, but I don't. I thought I was gonna be coming on video and being like, girl, I want this palette, I want it, I need it in my life. But now I'm looking at the colors and I'm just like, no thank you. To me, the Desert Dusk palette that she's come out with is more intriguing than this one. But that's my opinion. Unfortunately, not gonna pick this one up. Still looking to pick up 1 or 2 of the Mini Obsessions that she just came out with though. Those are more intriguing to me. They seem more exciting. They're less money. They're a lot of things, so. All right, almost done for holiday. Pure Cosmetics is coming out with a collaboration with Dr. Seuss, which is super cute. The Grinch collection includes the Good Enough to Steal face palette and color changing lip balm. So it's like eyeshadows and a lip balm that goes from green to like a pink shade, and that's gonna be $42. They also have He Hates It, You'll Love It 5-piece brush set. Love me some brushes. That set is gonna be $39. It's a smart release to come out with this collection, I would think. They also have the Heartline 4-piece liquid eyeliner set for $28 in green, white, red, and black. That's kind of interesting. That's gonna be $28 if I didn't say. They also have the Grinch Stole My Look color changing skin perfecting clay mask for $29. I'm gonna pass on that one, but it might look pretty cool when you're green, right? And then finally the Beware of Perfection 4-piece mask sampler gift set for $28. I haven't tried a lot of Pure's skincare. I've wanted to, like that Pore mask that they have, Is that the purple one? I don't necessarily think I need this mask. Like I said, don't really need more brushes in my life, although they look pretty and they look soft and everything. I don't use a lot of liquid eyeliner, so even though I think green, red, white, and black is, with the theme, definitely very interesting, I just wouldn't get a lot of use out of it. So I wouldn't buy it, but it is very cute. And then the palette is bulky. Like I get that it's supposed to be cute, it's like an ornament, but the colors inside don't really look like my jam. And I don't really care about like that little lippy in it either. I think this is a very cute set to get someone, maybe even like a preteen, I feel like. For me, I don't like it, but I think it's a good holiday release, and I think it's really cute as well. Lastly, I want to talk about MAC Cosmetics. They are coming out with a huge MAC lipstick container. They are calling it the MAC Travels MAC Cosmetics So Cute Brush Set that comes in, like I said, that cute lipstick container for $42.50. That's a good price for a bunch of MAC brushes. They are very pricey. Also, I would think this is real cute to put out on your vanity or in your room somewhere. Definitely if you need to travel, you can put your brushes in this. Sigma has these. I think they cornered the market first on that, but this one looks like a lipstick. So if you're into like cutesy things and also you want to try some brushes, I think this is so cute. Okay guys, so that wraps up this week's Will I Buy It video. I hope you enjoyed. Did you see anything that you are interested in picking up? I saw a couple things, and a couple things that were cute, and a couple things I'm like, whatever. So to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe down below, clicking that little subscribe button, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye! I see the darkness come.